One of the most cost-effective home improvement projects is replacing old windows with new, energy-efficient Vinylbilt windows. Older, inferior windows aren't doing you any favors. This older casement window, which is a wood window, is starting to go. We've got some rot, we've got some mold, we've got some bad air coming in through this window. We've really lost its energy efficiency. This window's on its way out. So I'm just peeling the casement off around it. There we go. Now, just as important as the window itself is the installation and the installer. And typically a good window is represented by a good installer. I've got something here, a Vinylbilt window, which I'm really happy to represent. It's a window that is going to be energy efficient. I'm going to get money back for installing this window because of its efficiency. It's a window that I know is going to last, it's going to look good, and I'm not going to have to do any fixes in the future. So the good news is I'm installing it today, and I like this window, so I'm proud to represent it. The product I'm using is a Vinylbilt window. Vinylbilt's been around 30+ years. They are the leading industry authority on windows. What kind of window do we have here?
It's basically an old wooden casement. 25-30 years ago was best on the market, but by today's standards, you may as well put cellophane over it.
Well, the window that you got your hands on, the Vinylbilt window, is built to last a simulated 90 years.
No chance of rot, no chance of moisture or mildew problems, right? It's excellent hardware and low argon gas-filled glass.
And our new window will do exactly what it needs to do. Energy efficiency, maximum amount of glass. See the darkening on the insulation? That's from the wind coming in, and the insulation's basically filtering, like a filter in your furnace. You can tell exactly where the wind's been coming through by the dark spots on the insulation, which are everywhere. There's two fairly complicated concepts when it comes to good windows, and that's the low E, what is low E, and the argon in between the glass. So low E is actually an invisible coating which protects you from infrared and ultraviolet radiation, which would heat up your house and change the color of your floors and your furniture. You want to keep that out and save all the rest of the light. You want that to come in. And the argon is an insulating property. Again, it's invisible, but it's in between the pieces of glass, and that's keeping the heat on the inside. It's making sure that the glass on the window isn't the weakest link to the exterior anymore. Since it is the thinnest point between the interior and exterior, the thinnest point in your walls is your window. It's got to be a good window. I'll tell you my favorite reason to work with Vinylbilt. I like working with Vinylbilt because it has a lifetime warranty. You go to a customer and you bring them a product that has a lifetime warranty.
They never have any issues.
Never have any issues. The product speaks for itself. I find that homeowners, one of their main concerns is the installation of the window. They're basically judging the product based on the person that's representing it. You just never know what you're going to get. So with me, I typically look for a product that's higher end. When I know I have a better product, there's a really good chance it's being represented by a better installer.
Great.
In?
In.
You're in?
Perfect. You're flush.
This is good. With the right measurements, the installation should be quick, it should be easy, and it should be clean. And outside, nothing to do but a bead of caulking. From the inside, we'll insulate it, case it up.
If you use the wrong foam, you can knock your window out of alignment. This has a higher density and a higher R factor than your standard foam.
Is it single lever, double locking mechanism?
Single lever, double lock.
Beautiful. One lever, you get twice the security. That's one window done, but to get the biggest impact, it makes sense to replace all the windows at once. Although this window looks pretty good, I did a repair on it 2 years ago, and I know that this wood is soft. Just bite into it, see how it feels. Oh, look at that.
It's saturated.
Look how wet it is. Oh, jeez. So these old wooden windows, they may look okay, but the new Vinylbilt window, leaps and bounds. It doesn't even make sense to replace a window unless it's with something that's energy efficient. We're getting the most efficiency out of going with a new Vinylbilt window. Take a look here. I've measured to the crown.
Okay.
So you can get rid of this and potentially that tiny valance at the top. Windows have several different functions. Obviously, you want it to look good both inside and outside of the house, but its main function is to be bringing light and air circulation into the space. What you don't see, though, is just as important as what you do. And what these Vinylbilt windows have is a coating on the exterior. And this is called a low-E glass. Basically, the special coating goes on the window panes, and it allows sunlight to come in, which is what you want, but it prevents the harmful UV and infrared rays from damaging your furniture or raising the temperature in the house when you're trying to keep it cool in the summer. And in the winter, it's doing the opposite. Something you may not even know about these Vinylbilt windows, which is really awesome, is that they have sound dampening technology as well, which means when you're on a busy street or when a truck's driving by, you're not getting all that noise transferring through. All right, shut her down. Looks amazing. Good quality window. There's nothing like a Vinylbilt window to change the look of your house and increase the efficiency of your home.